Hello everyone, Karan here from Tech Trips, and today you're watching my gameplay of Assassin's Creed Odyssey on the ASUS ROG Ally. Now over here I'm going to go through 1080p, 720p, ultra high, very high, high, medium, low, all the settings at 1080p and 720p. As of now, let me show you the settings that I'm using. So right now you will see that I'm using the maxed out setting, so which is 1080p, and no other settings there, and ultra high settings. So this is all maxed out, and let's see what sort of frame rates are we getting. So you can see we are not getting above 30. We're getting sometimes, but not always. If you want to have a consistent 30 FPS gameplay, this might not be the way to go. Though there are other things which you can do. You can bring down the resolution scaler probably a bit, and that might help bring some frames back, but I doubt it. It's at 24 FPS. Looks incredible, but runs really sluggish. To be honest, at this screen size, you don't need these settings at all. So let's do 720p ASAP. And the challenge is that at every setting level, I'll have to restart the game. So that's going to be a very hectic thing. But yeah, right now it's at 720p, ultra high. And we are up to 30 plus FPS. So if you want to play at 30 plus FPS, probably this is the right way to do it. If you want to play at ultra high settings, if those are the settings you want.
Just like she said, the card looks pretty worse for wear. Looks like these new baskets were off to market until the card broke. This should help. Better them than the bandits.
So this is pretty solid. You can see that we were in a very small town area, and we were still above 30 FPS. Now, I know what you will be saying, that if we go to Athens, will the frame rates drop? Yes, it will drop. It might come down to 28, 29 in some of the very difficult sections, but not below that. What you can do is you can just quickly go to a resolution slider. I'll just show that how you can do that. You can go to options and go to a resolution slider, or what you can do is you can just go here to adaptive quality and turn it on to 30 FPS. Now it will never go below 30 FPS. It will automatically adapt. The anti-aliasing and the resolution will keep on adapting to keep this game chugging above 30 FPS. So that's something which you can do to keep this game running along. And that was a decently busy market area, and we got some pretty decent frame rates over there. Now let's go to very high, because there are way too many settings that we need to rush through. So I'm going to go to 1080p again, and we got to go to ultra high. So there are 5 layers of settings we need to apply, and we need to restart the game. So now we are at very high settings, I assume at 1080p. Let me just show you the settings. So 1080p, and then you got your graphics very high, which is again really good. No complaints there. Let's just see, we are in a smallish town market. Let's see what sort of frame rates we get. So we are getting somewhere around 33 FPS. To be honest, this is how I would play this game if I want a 30 FPS experience and not drop the resolution to 1280. speak. Yeah, this looks like a good 30 FPS game at 1080p, very high settings. Really surprised how well this game actually looks like. And runs. My god. So looking at the horizon, you can see 31 FPS. So yeah, quite good. Again, like I said, this game will come down to 27, 28 FPS when you are actually in that city area. So you need to work with the resolution slider. Maybe bring it down to 90%, 80%, but something around those lines. Now let's try out 720p. Let's just bring the resolution to 720p, and we are at very high 720p. So we are seeing the frame rate go up to 40 plus FPS, even hitting 50 from time to time, and sometimes coming down to 39. Okay, that's fine. As you can see, this is the town district, so expect the frame rates to be pretty low over here, but which is fine.
Mighty Cephalus, I entreat you, send us a champion, someone worthy of your mighty spear. Help your priestess. You called? Oh, Cassandra, why are you looking for I need someone. I've been deciphering some of the sanctions. You could get it for me, could? If the spear were... I'll see what I can... Oh. Hey!
The screen size is quite small, so even 720p looks really incredible over here. Almost like a 1080p presentation. If I did not have a 1080p screen, I would be fully satisfied with this.
Who's making that noise? Huh? That's not right. What?
Okay, now let's go to high settings at 1080p. Now we are running this game at 1080p high settings. Let me just show that to you. 1080p high settings. And let's see what sort of frame rates do we get. So very high at 720p, looked damn good and ran really well. So, and 1080p high settings looks really good, runs really well. I'll say again, it's a solid 30 FPS game at 1080p high. It's a solid 30 FPS game, but not beyond that.
Cassandra, have you come back to talk about the spear? I have. Oh, good. Consider it a donation. What? No reward.
Αυτή προσεδέχτη τα Μόρο!
So these are the frame rates you can expect at high. I'll say you can run this game at very high and have similar sort of frame rates. So I'll suggest 1080p very high rather than high, because the game looks significantly better at very high than it does at high. Let's try out 720p at high settings. Yeah guys, this game is a dream to run, but at high settings, 1080p, I think 30 FPS is the best bet. And at 720p, okay, so you're pushing up from 40. Let's play a little bit and see. so that I'm able to understand what frame rate we are able to log this game at. Actually, you don't need to log this game at any frame rate because of the FreeSync screen. You don't really need to log this game at any particular frame rate. So we can easily put this to 45 FPS, at least that's what I feel. So you're getting 45 plus consistently, even in some of these taxing areas. In the areas where we were overlooking the whole town, we were getting 45 plus FPS even then, even right now. So pretty solid. I think the lowest drop that I've seen till now is 45 or near about. I'm sure you'll be able to bring in some areas lower than this. In the areas like Athens, you should still get 40 plus FPS and above. It's not more. Let's now go to 1080p and medium settings. So now we are running this game at 1080p medium settings. Let me just take you through the settings once. And yeah, it's 1080 medium settings. And we should be getting good frame rates now because it mostly disables a lot of things. And textures go for a toss. World quality takes a big hit. Yeah, getting over 40, great. Let's roam around a little bit more, getting into the town areas. Yeah, still getting 40 plus. If you want to play at 1080p, this is the best way to do it, no doubt about it. And yeah, this is proper 40 plus. I think if you go to Athens, it will drop down to 37, 38, but again, you still should get some flavor of 40 FPS. Let's just track some quest. As you can see, we use jagged lines in the bridge. I don't know if you were able to make that out, but I could. That just shows that it's using lower quality textures, and the world detail has definitely gone down quite a bit. The LOD has dropped down. It feels significant, but in general, the game still looks really good. If you want to play at 1080p and get maybe 40 plus FPS, this is the right way to do it.
There they are. I'll sneak up on them, I like it.
Now let's try 720p and see how does that look like. And then we'll finally go to the low settings, which I don't think anyone should be using, but if you do want to use it, it's here. So we are getting about 57, 65 FPS. This will definitely go down significantly. It will come down to 55, 56 FPS. So take these numbers with a grain of salt. It might even come down to 50. So,
Let me go!
Shut it, or I'll tighten those ropes.
She'll make good ransom drachmi for the Cyclops.
No one's gonna buy me from you. They're all poor.
Quiet, Phoebe. This tall grass will keep me hidden. Let the rest of those motherfuckers get away.
Huh? I heard something. That Marcus is going to be next.
Time to get Phoebe out of here.
Cassandra, I'm here. Untie me.
Yep, as you can see,
Are you all
we were
right?
getting between
It
50.
wasn't so, but they sound bad.
Talos the Stone Fist has just what I need today. Another broken nose. I'm going to have to take care of that. Off we go now. Let's go. Yeah!
Okay, so we are down to 45. I think 1080p medium is the right way to go, even if you are looking for 45 plus, because it's really not doing much of anything. Let's go to low. Again, we need to restart the game. Now we are running this game at 1080p low. Let me see, is it 1080p or 720p? It's at 720p low, sorry. After this we'll do 1080p low. So at 720p low we are getting, this game is looking terrible, but yeah, I would not play this game like this at all. It's just a huge disservice to this device. You are getting 60 FPS plus, but I just wouldn't. In down areas, if you're coming, then it'll even drop to 50 FPS here. So it's basically pointless. 720p low.
Reese will be at his shoulder. Off we go now.
Get your boats here!
Off we go now. Hello, Goody.
Look,
You should answer.
you told Marcos from look.
Mad.
I told you. I paid Marcos enough. Hey, Fine. The man is yours. Just leave.
Pleasure doing business.
Got a job, Cassandra?
Let's switch it up to 1080p. Again, these are low settings and 1080p. So slightly better, not a whole lot better, but slightly better. And you're getting 50 plus FPS.
You're running out of time until the Cyclops comes for you. But you can't have
Cassandra. Who's we?
It will take a week.
Cassandra! Alexios!
Kefalonia.
You
And then
are
how
Drusilla.
you were?
I need, of course.
You know
What? And what? If these balls will make me rich as Chrysos.
they're that good, are they?
War's brewing. The Athenians need good bows if they want to hold off the Spartans.
Everybody benefits, I guess.
Who are you, Marcos? You should be tired of this small-time shit. You'd make a fortune in this war. Plus, I hear you're a secret spy.
That was a long time ago. I'm a Kefalonian.
Hand it over. There you go, good as new. That bow is as strong as Heracles himself. Give it a try. Shoot your arrow at those dummies.
Sammy. I wonder if we'll be able to leave without getting into a brawl. Oh, am I kidding? This place never changes.
Perfect, guys.
Fair is fair.
That's... I'll take my... I'll...
All right, I did something for you. Now you do something for me. Get my wood.
So guys, the game is looking really great at 1080p. Again, I would prefer anything above high. I would even go as far as playing at very high 720p or high 1080p. But anything below that, I'll suggest we better not play. Ultra high at maybe at 720p, but I think very high at 1080p is a great way to start this game. So yeah, that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching this video. I'll continue playing this game, and once I reach, I have finished this game completely, but not in PC. On the Xbox Series X, I think I completed it.
Here's where the ambush happened.
So
We should
yeah,
look around. That's a lot of
once I
footprints.
reach Athens or something, maybe I can do this gameplay once more.
Headed west.
Cool guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace.